Hi guys, well, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. Kathleen, hello everyone. Hope you are all having a wonderful day, mostly working and lurking. Well, don't get caught out working while you're working. Okay, today I'm going to colour in Mythic World. I did say worlds within worlds, but I meant this one. So Mythic World, and I thought we might play around with some backgrounds. So there are many options for doing backgrounds. This one, when did I do this one? April 2022. In the background's Distress Ink. This one's Pan Pastels. This one, I can't remember whether it was, might have been ink. I can't remember which background I did that with. This background here, I actually did with crayons. Or, sorry, not crayons, all pastels. And activate it with Gamsol. So it doesn't come off, and I use fixative on it, but I put this bit of greaseproof paper in between just in case, but should be okay now. It's all Prisma, that one's all Prisma as well. And then last night I started playing around with Distress Ink. So I started that one last night. And this one here, I might do some ink. So there's quite a few pictures I'd like to do, but I like how I've started at the start as well. I know I've got a couple of others done in here. Just thinking, will I do that one? I love this book. Yeah, why not? I'll start with this one. Now, I have some brushes and palette. All my paintbrushes. Hello Kathleen, beautiful backgrounds, thank you very much. Hi Diane. I stayed over with the grandkids last night and got home just in time to turn on the fun channel. Good on ya. Alright. Now I might use that one. And that one. Do. Hope. Oh, it's Sarah Richter's birthday today. Happy birthday, Sarah. It's my progress I'm going to share with everyone. Alright, Sherry, I'll get to that. Hi, Rain. I'll get going a bit first and then we'll do a bit of a show and tell like we do. Get that mouse out of the way. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yes, I got the message just come through. I'll have a bit of a show and tell in a little while. Now, colours. Reflection. Now the story of this bird. Where is he? This one. The Minakawa is a huge dragon-like bird from Philippine mythology. It appears in the solar and lunar eclipse myths of the Bagobo people, where its feathers are likened to razor-sharp swords, its eyes to mirrors, and its beak and talons to solid steel. It is said to patrol the skies waiting for its chance to capture and swallow either the sun or the moon. When it does so, and the Bagobo people are plunged into darkness, they scream. terrified that the Minokawa will come for Earth next. But the cries of the people startle the creature into releasing the celestial body, and all is well until the next time the Minokawa strikes. So that's this guy here. Always fun here. Glad you think so. All right, now, so looking at this picture, it could be the sun or the moon, and I love the moon, but these haven't been used for a while, so they need a really good shake. And that actually looks like a sun, so I'll make it daytime. Here's some blues. So this is India ink. It does not bleed through. And that one is Reflection. Bit of Whitsundays. What else? Ultramarine. And some Whitsundays. Got a few pretty blues here. Coastal Turquoise. Pool Party. I happen to like the sun and the moon. Mean old dragon. Book on from the view. Catch much love just looking in. Hi Jackson, thank you for being here. Welcome on board. Selena. Damn man asked when you were going to be on, so I think she'll be showing up soon. Yes, I heard from her, and she set her alarm so she wouldn't miss anything. Hopefully I've got enough. Thank you. You're welcome, Jackson. Thank you for being here. Now this one, ultramarine. These three colours together should be pretty good. I hope I've got enough ink, and I hope I haven't got too much. Oh, I'll just throw it around. Might want to hold the bottle just a little bit tighter. What else have I got here? Lavender. Oh, Priestley Poo. This is the darkest blue. Alright, let's see how we go. Can always put more out, I just hope that I've got enough. Got a bit of water there. Might start off. So backgrounds. Wow, there's a lot of options. A lot of options. There's Distress Ink, Neocolor 2, Indian Ink, FW Ink. Pan Pastel, acrylic wash or acrylic. There is a lot of options. So I've got the three colours here. And I'll go over the clouds with some white acrylic paint or something eventually. Mix these colours in. So Indian inks are good. Beautiful colours. And if I mix the Reflex and the Whitsundays in together, you get another nice blue. I want to keep it all in one direction if I can. And the reason I don't get all this stuff out quite often is because I'm lazy. There's just stuff everywhere. And then you need your water as well. Now this dries pretty quick. Just a little bit of dark blue in there. Ultramarine. I'm liking the colours. So yeah, work reasonably quick before it dries, especially if you want to blend the colours in. And I'm a bit fussy about going over lines, so I do tend to take my time. It's all three in there. Now if this is a bit dark, I think Prisma goes okay over the top. I can't remember. There's so many different options, you can't remember everything. But I think it does. So I can get some white Prisma if I think that that sky there is a bit too dark. Sorry if I miss a bit of chat, guys, but I need to work this before it dries. How's it been in the neighbourhood these days? Pretty quiet here. I haven't been anywhere, don't see anyone really. I guess once that dries as well, I can go back over with a lighter colour. Blend around and just play with it a little bit. And you can even be blotchy, like instead of doing strokes straight across, you can do some dabbing as well to give the sky some different effects. As we know, you get all sorts of different patterns in the sky. I think somehow I might have too much ink, but that's alright. I've got another picture I wouldn't mind using this in as well. I could add another colour in there so it's not the same as this one. Try not to get those little birds. So I hope everyone's had a good week. Oh, I had a good night last night. I was intending on playing around with backgrounds a bit, like this one here. And then I saw nothing there and I thought if I can on House of Fun, if I can rank up, I get 4 billion. It's like, yeah, how much do I have to waste and spend to get 4 billion? Now this ultramarine is quite dark, so I only want a tiny bit in there. Also get the excess off. So I started playing, I thought, oh, this is probably not a good idea. And I went down a fair bit. Not that anyone's interested, I'm just rambling and talking. And I had 932 billion, went down to 830 billion, something like that. So 100 billion. So got back up to 890. Then went down a bit again. Thought this is going to go off. It's like, can you just give me the miner so I can get some coins back? So I played a bit more and I was betting 560 million, so I was taking a bit of a risk. And she went off. So I got myself 1,200 something billion. Oh, you beauty. Oh, I was very happy. It is exciting when you win, have big wins like that, because they're hard to get. Oops, I'm just having a bit of a coffee as it goes cold like it always does every stream. Alright, now there's cloud and there's bits of sky, there's all sorts of stuff happening here. But I'm getting into it already. I'll get this background done and then we'll have a bit of a show and tell, I guess. I'm just looking for little gaps in the clouds, just bits of sky. I looked at the flip through of Kirby's new book, Alien Worlds, and it's detailed. Wake up, mouse. I bought a 6-pack of the FW. Oh, Abby was getting some as well. I bought a 6-pack of the FW acrylic inks plus 1 extra bottle of purple. Oh, did you get the metallic? Hope you enjoy them, Diane. Beautiful colours. How does the paper react to the ink? It's fine. It's not, excess moisture, as in water, and it is fine. Yeah. And I have used watercolour in these books before, Gets a little bit wrinkly, but it does okay. And Mediana, which I've mentioned, several times, I love her watercolouring. She drowns her pages. She's just amazing, and she does in different books. Hannah Carlson, Kirby, plus whatever else, and she drowns the pages. It's just if you're not fussed about that, then it's all good. You can always level them out, or you can get a cool iron and a bit of paper over the top and gently keep moving the iron around, and you can smooth out the wrinkles or just put some heavy stuff on top for a while and let it settle down. I love Hannah Carlson books because I just go crazy on the mediums. It doesn't matter what I use them. They handle everything really well. This book's good with the ink. I have used watercolour in Kirby's books, but the expensive books like Clara and others, it's pencil, just pencil. Even the ink tents, you can use it as pencil, activate it with water. That's another one you can use as a background too. Ink tents as well. There's a lot of options for backgrounds. So even the ink tents, I used that in Clara's book again, once, sorry. And I don't want to do it again. They're just, they're just too expensive. As much as I'd like to, and it'd be quicker, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I don't think there's any more gaps in there. Might put a bit of a sky just in there, just a bit of a gap. I think I got it all. This ultramarine is really quite blue, so use the reflection colour just to dull it down a bit. Right, that's the bottom bit. When it dries, you can go back over it a little bit too. Make some adjustments. So that's all good. Alright, that's the bottom bit. Those blues do blend in nicely. Yeah, so look, I'm happy with that so far. Man, that's nice. Thank you, Jackson. It does look a bit dark, but it would be darker because it's underneath those clouds. Pretty, thank you, Sherry. I just splurged on some more distress ink, so that will be fun when it comes in. Oh, nice. How nice, Cheryl. They should be fun to play. Sherry, they should be fun to play with. Been a long, stressful one, if I'm being truthful. Oh, this week, Diane, you've had a quiet week. Oops. It says oops, and I'm just still like oops because I slipped with the mouse. Hitting the slots again. Yeah, so I had a bit of a play. It wasn't. I need to get 4 billion, and that's I end up. Yeah, but it paid off. Mine won't come till the end of the month. That's what I do. I have a special craft iron. Yeah, you just iron them down. Some people don't care. I'm not that fast. It depends on the back as well. And I love using my pan pastels, but one of the reasons I'm lazy about doing them as well is because I have to spray. And I've got a bit of a reflection from the light, so I've got my head on the side so I can see what I'm doing. And sky doesn't have to be straight. You can play around with it a bit, give the sky some shape. And if you find your brush is drying out a bit, let's give it a bit of a rinse. Make sure you get all that excess water off. Especially, yeah, that's what. Why do you think I make copies? Thank you. Oh, slides in. I haven't done this page yet. I'm going to colour along with you. Oh, awesome. I'm using India ink, and it doesn't bleed through. It's good. I'm going to put this on its side because it's just so much easier. So at the top I'll do a little bit darker. And you can always fix it up with a bit of pencil anyway, if you need to. And yes, they do blend nicely. We'll let it dry and then put another coat up over the top. Try not to go on the clouds. That's just me, OCD. So his talons and his feathers are like steel. And it's good having the thing in the back because read it and get the story, like Thor on the page before, this one over here. He's got a red beard. So if Kirby tells you what colours they are, you can go, shut up dogs, you can go by what the story says, or you can do your own. Totally up to you, of course. Shut up, the dogs. Oh, yesterday, well, in Friday night, I got my picture finished in Clara's book, which I'll show you soon, and then I thought I'm just going to chill out and watch a movie and relax and play a bit of House of Fun. Just chill out on the couch. So I'm not having a late night. Well, I went to bed at 8:30 the next morning. So no, I didn't have a late night. I had an early morning. I went to bed at 8:30 in the morning. Couldn't believe it. But about 7 o'clock in the morning, there's this noise, and it's the damn block over diagonally behind me. He's turned up. I think they're pouring cement. Oh, and it's like, you're kidding me. I want to go to bed, and they've got this bloody truck going and all this noise. The dog started up, and it's like, oh my God, like noise. So I ended up putting a load of washing on at 7:30. I thought I might as well get that done because it's going to be a nice day. Now the reason I've got this book on its side is it's a lot easier to do strokes this way. So I've got plenty of ink there, so I'm going to use these colours on something else. And now I'm not going a million miles an hour because I don't want to paint over paint over anything unnecessarily. So my intention last night was to just play around in here and get a few backgrounds done. And to me, well, it becomes, as soon as you start colouring, it becomes a whip. And I don't like having too many whips. But I am going to spend a bit of time in this book. Get some backgrounds done. Using these mediums, it'll be quicker. And just get on with colouring. And Kirby's other books coming. I've had Animorphia there since, what, 2017 or whatever. I haven't even touched it. I love the book and I love animals, so, but yeah, to actually colour in it, I haven't even bothered yet. But that's what I have the book on its side like this because it's easier to do the strokes this way and to get into the detailed areas and also try and keep the flow of the sky in the same direction so it's not all over the place. Look at this darker blue up there. And I'm not worried about dipping the brush in the different colours. See, that's why I've got it this way, because trying to keep it the same way. And it's a bit weird if you've got one colour in between these wings and then the next wing you've got a different colour. It just doesn't flow across. But like I said, you can always let it dry and then put another coat or use pencil. See, I need that flowing that way. I did pick up a small brush. I could use that. And these applicators, you could make them so easy. I found them for all sorts of prices, $20 and even more. What a joke for a stick with a bit of foam on the end of it. You could just get a bit of dowel from a hardware shop, or, you know, there's different things you could use. And just a bit of foam, cut it out with a hole punch or something, a decent size hole punch, and glue it on the ends. You could make heaps of these. You know, it's a good way to make money. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I thought, you know, I got them for $7.45 on eBay. That was a good price compared to, you know, what I was seeing. I hunted around and found a good price in Australia too, so it didn't take long. Missing chat this morning. Yeah, I'll give me a sec. Brush needs a wipe anyway. Yeah, you need paper between the iron and the colouring, that's for sure. Absolutely needs something in there. Hi Lena, thank you for being here. Oh, what would have rolled me up good? Doesn't bother me. ADHD demands I have many. I thought I'd miss chat and there's... Haven't missed a thing. Isolina's not here yet. Put a little bit of colour in here. I'm just thinking ahead because it's the sun. If there's any glow. Kirby doesn't tell you what colour the bird is, just the feathers and the talons are like steel. But he doesn't tell you what colour the bird is, so use whatever you like anyway. Just looking at the inks in the... I knew I'd have too much, I always do that. I don't like waste. Not much to go. Didn't use too much of that blue, but that's okay, I've got plans. I want this dry from... I mean, it's pretty much dry, but I want to make sure it's dry before I close the page. Tiny bit of ultramarine in there. It's fiddly because I'm just using the very tip of the brush. Does anyone hold, when you're concentrating, do you hold your breath? Sometimes I do. When people are concentrating, they get funny looks on their faces. My dad used to stick his tongue out when he was really concentrating. He'd stick his tongue out and run his tongue along his bottom lip. Hope Bee's doing okay. I did message her, I think it was after stream last week, and she's slowly getting there. That's a bit much. Right, I think that's, there we go. Nice blends. Thank you, Sherry. A bit, yes, like that now. Right, just let that dry for a minute. Doesn't take long. That's the other good thing about the India ink. Doesn't take that long. So it's just mainly that bit there. Let that dry for a minute. Okay, let's have a bit of chit chat, show and tell. So, what have we got here? Oh, you naughty girl. Did you start again? It's looking pretty. This is Sherry's picture in Clara's Little Secrets that we were doing. That looks pretty. You started again. What happened to the clouds? Yep, I'm very happy with this one. I hope you didn't throw the other one out because you can go back and play with it. And it'll also teach you how to fix things when you're not happy with them. Did you try blending the pencil over the white on the clouds to get rid of them? I probably will. Because that's a good way to it's a good way to teach. Haven't had a chance, to be honest. This week has been crazy. Alright, so for me, it's okay. I wasn't that fussed about sort of, yeah. Anyway, the stream that I deleted because I wasn't real happy with the distress inks that I used on it and everything, but, you know, some things are ugly before they get beautiful, as the saying goes. My Ken book should be in soon. Thank you, Sherry. So anyway, I did the stream with the distress inks and everything, and then I wasn't happy with that stream, so I deleted it, and I finished it off with, I went over with Coloursoft and finished it off and did the details. And this one I use Coloursoft, and I'll tell you what, I like my Coloursoft, but oh, they were annoying me. I was getting paid off with them. Anyway, so it's done. The heartstrings have got Signo glitter gold on them, and the wings. Anyway, so I didn't like on her dress, I just used a basic light blue. I didn't put layers on and, you know, shading and well, there is shading, but I didn't put layers on there. I just sort of stuck to the one colour, pretty basic. I mucked her face up a bit because there was a bit of a mark down here, and I tried to fix it and fix it and fix it and fix it and fix it. This is why I say you don't throw that picture out, Sherry, because you can go back and play with the clouds and try and fix it up if you're not happy with it. Anyway, her face, so she ended up a bit, she's had a bit of a tan in the solarium, but it's not a bad colour. Her arms are a little bit lighter. But anyway, so I got rid of a bit of the mark, and her cheeks are a bit, I did them a little bit more pink than what I usually do. But anyway, she's done. So I look forward to the next page. This one, a little bit of sweets. So, yeah, Coloursoft, they were annoying me. But anyway, that's that done. So that can go away. And last week I did Froggy. Ken book should be in soon. Well, Heather, I am nowhere near that. You'll get it done. I'm home with, oh, Rain, you're home with COVID. So I'm just going to alert, not feeling very chatty. Oh, darling. Oh, get well soon. I hope you haven't got it really bad. Sending you healing wishes and hugs. Oh man, I am so behind the 8 ball. Yeah, I don't even with all my distractions. I got it done. And to be honest, I wanted it done. This week has been nuts. Well, you got other stuff going on, Sherry, so, you know, it is what it is, girl. Priorities. I love it. Thank you. Do you get rid of the lines before or after? Usually, it depends. Quite often after. So, do the picture, then Posca or whatever, and then go over lightly with pencil just to bring back, like in this one here. So, say for the unicorn, right? I didn't like the black lines there, so I went over with Posca, and I didn't fuss about this picture that much, to be honest. But I go over with Posca to get rid of the black lines, and then I got, I don't know, yellow ochre or whatever colour it was, and lightly go over with the pencil just to knock back that white, so it's not so white. So looking on screen at like his patella and the hooves and, you know, things like that, can't see it very much. If I bring it up closer, you can still see it. Like in front of me, I can see the Posca there, but I've knocked it back. So it's not that real stark white. And it's easier with lighter colours. So the light blues on the flowers, I went around, got rid of the black lines on the flowers. But because it's such a light colour, the white Posca doesn't matter so much. I did the tops of the flowers to knock back the black lines. I did all the little flowers in white Posca just to get rid of the black lines. Like you can keep going and going and you know, line out everything. But I've got all my Thule art pens there, which I should use more. Over here, because this is glass, I did Posca, knocked out the black lines and just left it. I didn't go over it. So it does depend. Now, because I had black lines on the leaves, I knocked them back with Posca as well. And while it's still wet when you first got it down, if you do a thick line of Posca and you want it thin, I don't even care what colour pencil I really pick. Or even just your Derwent blender or your Prismacolor blender, and just lightly go over it, and it just it's just acrylic paint, so it just wipes it off while it's still wet. You can do it later and scratch it off if you make a mistake and it's dry, but I would use like a colourless blender, a Prisma blender or something like that. Don't use a coloured pencil once it's dry, because yeah, obviously you'll mark it or whatever. Or use the same colour and knock it back that way. So anyway, that's that there. So it depends, before or after. Quite often after. Use the Posca pen, and there's other stuff you can use, like the acrylic Thule art pens, coloured Posca pens as well. I like the greens to match up. Like, I wouldn't pick a light green to go on here if it was too light. It just looks funny. It looks like an outline, and I would rather have it still black than have it as a different colour green outline from like a paint pen or something. So it depends on the individual situation. So anyway, Mr. Froggy here, that I did on stream, one part only, and then I went with Prisma and did all the details. Once again, Posca on the bubbles up in here, and a few other little bits and pieces. But yeah, anyway, that's done. Like something that's a similar colour. Yeah. Do you always use white? No. But like I explained, depends. If it's a light. I left the leaves here. I didn't do them. I left them dark. Yeah. I'd rather match up the colours if possible, or if you use a white Posca, knock it back with a colour. B! How I going? I love how the frogs turned out. I like the background that way. Thank you, Diane. And the background is just distress ink. Background is all distress ink. What else should I use? I use something down, because he's got just a slight green shadow under him in the green. Oh, a bit of Prisma, I think. Yeah, a bit of Prisma and distress ink as well. So anyway, that's that. So they can go away. Oh, darling, good to see you, darling. And Isolina was setting the alarm. She was going to come in as well. Now, this should be dry. Yep. And those inks in the what's ain't dry. Anyway, so that's dry. And then so it dries nice and quick. Doesn't bleed through. It's not wrinkly. It's all good. I love this picture. Love, 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 love. Love it. All right, so instead of having, like I've got those colours there, I'd like a bit more colour in this one. So what will I use? ultramarine blue, breeze, princely purple is very dark, lavender, it's metallic, we've got two of those. Oh, I love the diamond, metallic copper, oops, and metallic rich gold. Now, I love the moon. I've got, this is going to be a bit, I don't want to mess this up. I love this picture. Hi, Mona. All right. Hello, any lurkers out there? So, now this is black. Oh. Shh. Now it's just, it was a little bit thick. So I squeezed it. Yay. It was, it's set in the scratty a little bit. Where else did it go? Shit. On the floor. Anything on the walls or anything like that? Right. Now I'll just get another bit of towel. Good one. That was a good trick. Now I haven't used them for a while. Alright, try that again. Better shake it a bit more. Yeah, I don't want to muck this up. What I'm going to do is like, it's the moon, so I want it dark to light, and underneath I'm going to do really light. Oops, I think there's a bit of ink there. That's a bit better. Yeah, where's Isolina? She was going to set her alarm. She didn't want to miss a thing. These two. It's metallic. It's quite a, it's pretty. Anyway. Okay. I'll do this side first. I wasn't going to just do ink, I was going to do different things, but see how we go. This is, you know, I always do another stream. Now, coffee before it goes cold. So thank you everyone for joining today, and any lurkers out there. And welcome, Jackson. Nice of you to join us. Okay, let's rock and roll here. Now, I could do this 2 different ways. I suppose I could put the black down and then the blue. There's a fair bit of open space here too. So it's metallic black. So it's not jet black. There's a bird there, so I'll go around that. So it's a nice metallic colour. Better do that first, I think. I can still see the bird through it. There's such a big area. So the black, and then I'll grab some blue. But because it's such a big area, I really want to blend that in. I don't really want to have lines everywhere. So I'll grab some blue to go with the black. How you doing, B? It is great to see you in chat. Everyone's missed you, girl. Now I've got the sheen from the light here, so I have to put my head on the side so I can see what I'm doing. So just a few streaks of blue. And if you put another coat on it as well, you can darken it up a little bit. I don't want to get this bird. But I want a smooth background. I don't want it like lines, like, you know, to see markers and pencils, and I want it to be blended in. I'm going to use a lot more black. A little bit of blue in there. And the good thing is, I can actually go over like a bit of a wash. And I can still see those birds. It hasn't covered them up because it's not that jet black. So that's a good thing. So I put that ink in this palette, and there is heaps left. Now I've still got black on the brush. I'm using the light colour as well, so it's giving, yeah, the colours are coming through. I'm quite happy with that. Where else? Don't know. Just looking for bits of sky. I like the black and the blue together. Still don't have much of a voice, unfortunately. Oh. I'm glad you're doing good, Glenn. And as your voice comes back soon. Yeah. Once again, because I've been over here and it's dried a bit. Now that the metallic black and the reflection blue together makes a nice grey. I'm going to wash that off. Yeah, I think this afternoon I better do the other side before I forget. Or I watch the video back, which I don't really do. And I could probably change this water now as well. Make sure you get that water out of the brush for the ink. Yeah, I need more black. And because there's only a tiny bit of black left, that will dry pretty quick. I've got these other blues to use. I don't want to do the other side. I'll move on to another page and I can do that. The other side of this page this afternoon. Got 2 drops of black. I can always put more in, but yeah, I just don't want to use too much. goes a fair way. Pretty good. Tiny bit of ultramarine in there. And getting over towards the moon, I'll give it, it's a full moon, so I'll give it a bit of a glow. I think you can see what I'm doing. And the backing for this, because it doesn't go through or wrinkle it up too much, I've basically got it there to protect the edging in the next page. And it's just basically dries. Give it another coat, makes it a bit darker as well. So I haven't even used those other blues. I don't know that they'll activate again. They might. Don't know. Being ink, I'm actually not sure if they're permanent or not. That's quite streaky, but you can fix it up with a bit of pencil. Ah, it's Isolana. She's not in chat. She's got a whip she's doing. She's had to get all her art supply. She's having to restock, even her laptop, printer, everything. So she's got one of Daria's books and she's got a whip going at the moment. So she's got a book from Daria and she's got a set of Prismas, God love her. So that's looking pretty cool. God love her. Where are you? There you are. Send you something. I love you made it. First time in months. Her brother was supposed to get her stuff out of her and didn't. Yeah. Yes. Alrighty. A little bit more blue in here. Oh, shut up. Oops. Let's dog a couple of doors up, I think, on my side. He's a pain as well. It's got the metallic in it as well, so I haven't even used these other blues. I'm going to change this water, guys. It's getting a bit yuck. What's going on with? Eat your wet food. What are you doing? Hold ahead. I don't know if I have that book, but I have a few on wish list. Oh, God love you. Yeah, it looks like when I was messaging, it's like, I hope you didn't have any Clara books. God, Lord. All right. I love this picture, so I would hate to muck it up. I know I can hear the lurkers going, you already have mucked it up. But like I said, you can go with pencil, touch up. I think so. Might go back and try that. I think it does. Yeah, I like the black and that reflections together. Makes a nice grey. So blend that a bit. Well, my plan, I say plan because it never goes according to plan. This afternoon, or today after stream, I intend on doing the other half of this sky. Oh, where was I looking just then? cloud. Not real happy with that. I need more. Sometimes a pointed tip will smooth and blend or wipe off a Posca mark. Yep. I do that all the time. I just use my colourless blender. Or if it's still wet, I just pick up a pencil and just gently wipes it off. Thins out. If you make the Posca line a bit thick, you can knock it back a bit, thin it out a bit. I like those nights when it's a full moon, a few clouds. I'll never forget that one. That's a night when I saw a UFO. I don't care what anyone says. I know what I saw. But yeah, on a full moon, a couple of clouds, and you got that light shining through. Oh, gosh, a bit of hair or something. Just doing this little bit here on the other side of the page when I've got the same colour on the brush. A lot of fiddly bits there. I don't like coffee cold, not tea. Now a tickle in my throat. I know why you're quiet. No Lisa today. Hello Lisa, if you watch this back. Alright, let's turn this around. See what it looks like. Replace that blue. Yes, this stream is not about backgrounds, it's about using blue. So hopefully it's been like watching too. Alright, now get rid of last thing I want is the cat coming in and jumping up. Let me see. Now I think you can. I mean, Prismas are a go-to pencil as well, but just this little bit here. So, I'm pretty sure it's okay to do it. Now, not black. I think that's... that's 90% warm grey. This might be... It's 1067. I'm not sure what it is. It's a dark grey. Might be 90% warm grey. So 90% warm grey I'll try. And maybe 70% cool grey, I'm not sure. It's a pain, I got the reflection from the light. Right, just... Yep, pencil guys, Prismas are just... They are a go-to pencil, they're just awesome. But that goes over nice, over the top of the ink. Yeah, I thought they did, but I couldn't remember. I wasn't exactly sure. Prismas go over the top of India ink very well. Awesome. They're such a go-to pencil. So I've just fixed that bit up there that I'm a bit straight. Just blend it in a bit. So always go back and... I'll tell you what, I want to kill this chair. I'm sorry about the squeaking. I cannot fix it. I cannot find where it's coming from off the chair. I've used WD-40, I've tightened the screws up. Oh, that sky, Heather. Do you like it? That would take me forever to do at the angle I'm at in this bed. And even if I wasn't. Yeah, I'm not the quickest colourist, as you know. I take the time to enjoy it too. It's not a rush job. I know it's conscious because, you know, when you stream that you got live audience and all that sort of stuff. But you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Just enjoy it. Take your time. Colour a million miles an hour, colour slowly. Who cares? Just enjoy it and have fun with it. Anyway, oh, that sky, you know, you like that sky. Cool. I don't mind it. A little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter about the streets because, like I said, you know, skies have patterns in them. They have, you know, all sorts of shapes and whatever. So who cares? And the motto of today is, who cares? That would take me forever to do it, that angle, I bet, even if I wasn't. It will take, you know, I'm trying to get on with it a little bit because I am on stream, but I'm just working on stream as I do if I wasn't. I might take a bit more time deciding on colours or a couple of other things. But other than that, yeah, they're just the same thing. They are okay, but truthfully, I have others that are way more of a go-to for me. They are nice, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being first, they are like 6 for me. What's that for? India ink? Yes, I do. Laugh out loud. Oh, the Prismas. Oh, no, I love the Prismas. They are such a go-to pencil. Yeah. They go over acrylic paint. They go over everything. Like they're just really everything, you know, within reason. They're awesome. All right, that's the inks. Instead of doing every single page a blue, I'm going to, hopefully they don't dry out, but they might. Oh well, so be it. Now I'm going to use another reason why I'm lazy and don't use them that much is because they take up so much room. I'll just get to decide what colours to use. So I've got to do the background. And I'll do that off stream. I've done half, so I'm not going to bore you with that half. And I was going to do it's about backgrounds, but what I was going to do is grab the pan pastels and I'm going to do under here really light. So all up here is dark. All up here is like dark and rich with the full moon. And under here I'm going to do it really light colours, like light aquas, light blues, and different colours, different light colours under here. But up the top, yeah, dark. That's the plan. That's what I'm going to do with that one. But instead of I was going to cover the bottom of this with a layer of pan pastel. The quality sucks these days. Yeah, and I think it depends on the individual box set of them, whether you get a bad batch or a good batch, or... I do use them though. Yeah, no, don't get you wrong. I understand where you're coming from. Some people prefer polys, some people prefer luminance, Holbeins, you know, to each their own. Everyone likes different mediums. Art supplies. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot. But anyway, it's about background, so I won't do that. And one of the reasons, like I said, the pan pastels take up, because I've got all of the colours, of course, full set syndrome. And see, that one, the background's distressing. But like I said, skies have, you know, patterns in them and everything. So I didn't blend the distress inks in and really go full on with it. I just left it light. So it's got different... Like at dusk time, the pink sky, and you can see all that ripple through it, and all, you know, all sorts of different patterns in skies. So I could have gone full on and blended and, you know, gone heavy with it, but I didn't. I just left it light. But I get like, it's like, get on with the next picture. Oh, I love this book. Where is he? Sorry, don't mean to do a flip through. Love this picture. Love that. That is so cool. So... maybe I do love this picture, but it's going to take a little bit to do. Sorry guys, this is, if I was off stream I would be doing it, would take longer just to think about. I was going to do a light layer over that pan pastel. Yeah, I suppose. So I get the lid off. That's not the one I want. That's the wrong one. Okay, it is that one. Geez, they look purple over here. And then when I put it in the light blues. Deceiving. And then you got your, you know, Neo colour 2s. Oh, and B, while you're here, I remember. I don't know if you know, you probably do. When you did that, mention those bloody Karen Diash Neo colour metallics, and of course I thought, oh yeah, they'd be nice addition, but they're 1s, they're not 2s. So these colours here in the Neo colour one, and they're a nice crayon anyway. They'd want to be for the bloody price, but there's 10 of them and they're metallic, and they're a nice crayon on their own. They're nice and smooth and creamy, but you can use Gamsol and activate them as well. And the Gamsol, like, it won't come off. It does not come off. So 10 metallic colours in a Neo colour one, expensive little crayons. But yeah, you can activate them, and they are nice colours. They are good. So that's another thing that you can use as well. Even for backgrounds. Love my Neo colour too. Should use them. Should use all my art supplies a lot more. Oops, sorry about the table. Wake up, mouse. Don't get me wrong, I do use them. No, that's a gorgeous set of pans. I got a decent batch. Yes. I have all the colours. I have full set syndrome. One of my favourites. Lots of these are in World of Colour too. Heather, did you see the partial one I did for my channel that had that violin fairy done? I think I did. I don't know if it's yours I'm thinking about though. I used Intense and a Holbein. Good. I need ideas on how to do that one. It's a hard book. It's hard to it is hard to think about. Yep, I thought so too. I love it though. You would be cool to see how you do him. Yummy colours, yes. Oh, I have the cheapies. I have Sergeant. Nice. I have some Gamsol. Yep, Gamsol's good. I have that set and the Gamsol with those are amazing. Very laugh out loud. Great tip. Team more art supplies. Laugh out loud. B, don't you use Gamsol? The Sergeants and Lyras are nice too. It came out so good. No, I don't like Gamsol. Don't you? Oh, I drink it all the time. Gamsol is an arthritic person's best friend. Yeah. I mean, the Gamsol for me is good. Like blending the oil crayons was good, and things like that. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have a strong odour, and when it dries, it doesn't mark the other side of the book. So it comes in handy, but some people don't. You know, that's why I'm a bit lazy with getting out like the pan pastels like I'm about to, because you got to spray it, and I try not to use sprays and things too much. Now with this guy here, I must have taken now I'm going to do pan for the background. Look, I'm using my art supplies. Now you have to be careful. I don't want lines. Oh, goodness me. Get in there. Now, good thing is you can go over the top. God, these are looking a bit... What colour is this? This one is chrome oxide green tint. So all I'm doing is just a light film over the whole thing, and then I'll spray it. So it's going to be all blues and greens, and I might even put a bit of gold in there, or so I've started the other picture, the one I did last night. Can't think of his name. It's not Thor. Or is it Thor? Yeah, it is Thor. And then I've started the bird. And then the other creature. And now this. I've created myself a few whips. I wonder if you can put Gamsol into a water brush. Ta-da! Yes, you can. Works well. Yes, you can. I would only use a brush that you don't care what happens to it. I laugh out loud, fainted. Just so it happens. Yes, you can, and it works well. So I've started the other pictures, and I'm getting into them. Now I've started this one, and I'm getting into this one. Now I'm going on to a little bit of a bright, it's bright yellow green tint. And of course there'll be blues in there as well. And I think the trouble with this one is I'm getting too many images, ideas in my head. The good thing is, once again, pencils go over the top. What to do with the other tray? Oh. This is the trouble. I take up so much room. Shut up, chair. Whoa. Yes, colours. Lots and lots and lots of choices. Permanent green. Pretty sure I pick up the right one. So yeah, blues, greens and golds, I think I'll go for this one. Abby, hello darling. Oh, I wonder if you can put cameras on a water brush. Yes, you can. Better late than ever. Hello, everyone. Not that great today. Dialysis day, but getting stronger every day. Oh, God, love it. Glad you're getting stronger. That's important. Isolate you still in the apartment. Been in hospital for months. Yes. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So we have two different Sherrys. We have Sherry's colouring a painting corner, and we also have Sherry Bacallo. I hope I said that right. I want to see Cat. Oh no, he's outside. I'd love to bring him in and show you. Where are you, darling? He loves it outside. And I've got pan pastels, so that'll be fun. Hang on, I'll see if I can get him in for you, darling. Yeah, blues, greens, golds. Sometimes I think about getting on my pencils and just mixing up like all the reds together, all the oranges, all the blues together, and then I think, nah, I like the brands separate as well. So it's a bit of a toss-up. Which way to go? But no, I like the brands together, but then every now and again it's like, oh, I'd love to have all the reds together and all the blues together. And the next colour. Alright, I'll see if I can get him in. And everyone, please make Sherry Bacallo, I hope I say that right, Sherry number 2. Make her feel welcome, please. When I win the lottery, I'm buying all of them. Yeah, me too. I won a trillion point whatever last 1.2 trillion or something last night. And I imagine if that was real, and the best art room you've ever seen, and the best setup. They all behave different, so I keep him separate, but I do mix brands with an image. That's right. That's right, yep. Lena, Heather, I have Wesley's twin sister, but she weighs 19 pounds. Yeah, he's the skinniest cat I've ever had. Usually my cats have been, not obese, but, you know, it's stocky. Great name, Sherry, laugh out loud. Welcome, Sherry. Great name, Sherry and Sherry. Sherry 1, Sherry 2, Sherry Colours, Sherry Bacallo. Alright, hang on, I'll see if I can find him inside. No reaction? Where are you? Oh, Selena wants to see you. And because she's not well, we'll make a special effort. Oh, we should have cleared this off first. This is a brat pack, and he's not happy. He's biting. He's like, I was comfortable outside. Hey. Yes, he's really affectionate. He loves cuddles. He's a super smoocher when he's being fed. He's got a really sensitive stomach. What are you doing? Oh, now he's on the wall. He's in attack mode. Tail's going, and so I'll get you now. All right, don't jump on that. Hang on. Sorry. A quick visit. Oh, he's melting like no tomorrow. Here, there you go. Just have to cope with the image that I was welcome. Sorry, I was eating and didn't get over to my laptop. No. Thank you everyone for saying hello to Sherry number 2, making her feel welcome. I remember when you first adopted him. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen him in a long time. No, he loves it outside. He was so small. He's not that small now. My kitty is 3 of Wesley. Yeah, he's slim. He's in good nick, but he's just the skinniest cat I've ever had. And he's not a big, huge eater. He doesn't guts. He just has little bits. And then off he goes. Oh, Wesley, darling. I got you bluffed, Abby. Thank you for that. You're welcome, my Selena. My cat's about 27 pounds. Your cat's not that big, Abby. Not last time I saw. My Felix is horror number 2. It fit in your pocket when we got him. Yeah. Yes, they're so cute. And the days when they're kittens and you're doing the dishes and they're climbing up your leg. Shadow is about 7 kilos. Yeah, see, that's what I'm used to. stocky cats, not obese, but stocky, especially at 2:30 in the morning. Well, men are always smaller than women. Oh, yeah. No, he's not a huge eater. All right, now I'm going to put, just contemplating here. I'm going to use turquoise. Making sure I'm on the screen. I hope you can see this, guys. I'd like to keep it out so you can see the whole picture and the effect. You know where I'm going with this. And the good thing about pen pastels is your pencils go over the top. Otherwise, this would be a long, long process. But I'm going to put, you know, all the, like the plants, the lilies, the water, the white. It's a detailed picture. As you can see. Just in case you didn't realise this detailed picture. She's slim, tall and long. Shadow is beautiful, yeah. Imagine Nani doing that, laugh out loud. Love those fur babies. My cat acts like a dog. Yep, all my cats that I have had act like dogs. You go for a walk. When I was a kid, my parents, my mum's parents had a pet shop, and Susie cat, she was awesome. She was my cat. She was the pet shop cat, and she was my cat. And you'd take the dog, or even Dad would take the dogs, the two dogs for a walk. She'd go to, and they'd get exhausted halfway. Yeah, pick her up and carry her home. But she was my cat. My girl Tess that I had years ago before Wes, she was the same. You know, you open up the bonnet of the car doing something like Dad would be working under the car, or you open up the bonnet of the car or you're doing something, and they've got to get up there and get in there with you and be a part of whatever it is you're doing. Attacking other dogs. Tess, she was shocking. Attacking blue heelers out on the street. Even the blue heeler, look back, what the hell just happened then? He's right up the street with the claws out, ready to hook into his back legs. It was so funny. Another time I was inside, look at his got outside. She's outside all, you know, arced up, and the dog's up like I was a house block in the corner house, so 3 blocks away at the corner house, looking back going, what the? Here's Tess all arced up, butched out the front. I don't know what it was, not a fox terrier. I don't know what it was. Small dog, you know, sort of along those like fox terrier. Jack Russell, or I don't know what it was, but a small dog like that. Looking back in total shock. And you could hear that. So you knew she'd got hold of him. And I had a Jack Russell Cross Chihuahua. He was a sook anyway. But, 1 o'clock in the morning, he'd get up or Dad would get up, you know, whoever got to her first, and he'd hear Dad 1 o'clock in the morning in the hallway. Tess, get off him. Got him upside down. Got him by the jugular. She was a little goer. I love that cat so much. I miss her. I miss her so much. She is awesome. I mean, I love Wes. You know, they don't replace each other, obviously, but she was awesome. She's better, Abby. Was Nani Crook? I'll take my cat out on the leash and harness. Yeah. Wesley probably have fun once he got it on, but you know, getting it on him, oh my God. And you got to take your time. When you're training any animal, you know, you do it in stages, take your time and that. Just, yeah, no, he's a little, a fighter. He's a little horror. Now, this colour is Pathello green. Oh, I love cats. I'm a cat person. I don't mind dogs, but people who have cats kill. So do dogs. Cats shit in the garden and bury it. Dogs don't. They shit anywhere. We are too suburban to let him out on his own. Yeah. Yes, we have to watch what she eats. Goodness, Heather, kitty attacking dogs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got to run getting rough to breathe from you, and why not try and finish Darius pick? All right, Isolina, thank you very much for being here, girl. You take care. As Diane said, take care, Isolina. I can't let little bear out too many coyotes. Yeah. She ate a rawhide. Oh, no, and didn't chew it enough, swallowed part of it and scratched her stomach. Yeah, those rawhides, as you found out, are no good. No. Those Raybone things, dog chews and that, they're no good. No, and a lot of stuff, you know, made in China anyway. A lot of stuff, you know, people, even foods that we get for ourselves, you know, MSG in them and blah blah blah. But it's all about making money. A lot of things. I mean, if they're bad for our animals, they're bad for us. Just get rid of them. Don't have them on the market. Get rid of them. Don't have them. The government, you know, smoking is a health hazard. Drinking. Well, if you're that bloody concerned about it, you wouldn't have it, would you? You'd get rid of it. Don't have it. Trust me, I understand. Love that. Bye, everyone. I hope to see you soon. You too, darling. You take care. Oh my God, B, that's awful. Get Cody bows at Art Rawhide. Yep. Ouch. My dog is a rescue and was abused and has a very sensitive stomach. Yeah. See, and pets are just like us. They're allergic to different things. They're, you know, can't eat certain things, have allergies, and no money in not having it though. My cat is bigger than my dog. Back to turquoise for a minute. Oh, how do you do that? It's quite warm out there again today. And it's summer's over now. It's autumn now in Australia. But yesterday it was warm and today is warm. it's 11:11. Laugh out loud. I don't know if anyone else sees it, but I see it a lot. There's people around them, they see it all the time. I don't know what it is, but... Okay. Let's play swapsies. You get that there. This is a bright blue, but it is pretty bright. See how we go. Ultramarine blue is a very bright blue. It's nice with the turquoise. Turquoise? No, Pathello green. It's really pretty. Kind of put the colours down like this and don't really want to colour the lilies in that now. Made it a bit more light green in the corner, darker. Spray this off the stream. That's why I thought I'd do the pan pastel last. Because I've got a spray. I could just bet. I mean, I can't. There's a lot of detail, but could do the whole picture in just pan pastel, but I won't. Well, mixing them up a bit, and I'm using Pathello green and Pathello. That's Pathello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Pathello green and Pathello blue. Shut up, chair. So this is part 1 of doing backgrounds. We've got NeoII 2. Got all sorts of stuff to use. Alright. Oh, yes. Back to permanent green. You can really mix this up. Have a lot of fun with it. Oops. That wasn't really smart. But no, I should have cleaned the applicator. Take it outside. Hey Wes, you come back again. Oh, you didn't come. I come and got you, didn't I? Disturbed your sunbathing. She can only eat duck. Huh. I buy treats that are sweet potato, chicken or peanut butter. I saw some treats made from duck and they were quite expensive. Diane, they are very expensive, and when we first got her, all she could eat and keep down were the duck treats. She's better now and eats food with duck. Yeah. And that's the same with that, you know, if your pets have an allergy or something, you know, it's like, oh dear. They become expensive. Bit of phthalic blue. Ah, wrong blue. Phthalic blue. And a bit of permanent green. Doesn't matter, I'm just mixing the colours up. You don't really need to know the colours, do you? Slice them half each and you break them in the oven until they get crispy and on the outside soft in the middle. And then you eat them. You don't give them to the animals. Yeah. Before this dog, all my other dogs were part goat and ate everything. Had a goat who loved corn cobs. Yeah. You know, there's things out there. Oh, what was it? Was it avocados? Good for dogs or something like that. And there's like, I don't know, years ago, I saw something on the telly or whatever, a dog that lived on a farm and they love avocados, or they live on a, you know, a vegetable farm, love tomatoes and, you know, don't give them this and that. And it's like, well, hang on, I know a dog that lived for years and absolutely loved them. Pears. I know a dog that used to love, you know, love pears. Yeah. What, you stay on the table tray. Don't you dare fall off. That would not be good. I think I'm up for a new applicator soon. This one's getting a bit... Oh, that's sliding off. That would not be good. No. I don't cuss bad on stream, but I'm telling you, you'd hear it if that slid off. I'd fly. Better remember to do this part up here too, I suppose. I reckon some gold in there would look pretty. Before this dog man, I have seen some people do some amazing things with that stuff. I bet I miss my garbage dogs. Garbage dogs. Hi, Verika. This is a Norwegian. Have this book too. I haven't seen you for a long time. I hope you're okay. I have 2 chihuahuas and then corn cobs on the floor by their bones. Man, I've seen some amazing things that stuff. Are you talking about the pan pastels, Sherry? We used to eat the corn, throw the cobs over our shoulder, and she would get it before it hit the ground, then come and sit patiently and wait for the next one. Right now, my little female is carrying around the roll from inside a roll of aluminium foil, and she's guarding it with her life. She loves to play. Keep away from Mummy. She's growling like she's ready to take my fingers off. All this cat does is sleep. Someone's just giving her catnip so she can pep up a bit. I've got catnip up there. Catnip outside. Yeah, they do. They sleep. The cats do sleep a lot. It was like yesterday because I stayed up all night. It's like 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed and slept till about 12:15. Then I could hear someone getting up to no good, and it's like, and playing in the bathroom, and it's like someone's trying to get my attention. They don't want me to sleep. And it's like, but it's all right when you sleep. Cat. Had my drawer of all out on stream and nearly cried. Cam had to come and pick me up. I was so upset. Lucky they were all fine. Oh, B. Oh. And my brother gave the golden hot pepper one time. Oh, well, I'm going to kill my brother for that one. Oh, my God. Yeah, no. Oh, God. At least she's not out catting around. It's good here, very truly. Oh, sure, brothers are such buttheads. My mum had a dog like that, had more beautiful, was that way. So I've put like, whatever it is, bright yellow and green around this side, but this side I've left it just a little bit shadowy. I have to go out clean the pans now. Take them outside with a bit of a makeup brush or something, give them a slight brush, and then just blow it off into the breeze to like get any excess colour off. And the one thing about these applicators is like it's, you know, the foam's starting to come off a little bit. Turn it over and use the other side. Until it starts, this one needs to go in the bin though. I've actually torn this one. And of course you wash them and you can use them several times, you know, use them a fair bit. But yeah, I've actually torn that one. Well, And don't forget to spray. So I'm going to colour the lilies. And probably have to do it lightly too if you want them. Well, the lilies are on top of the water. They're not under the water. They're on top. Most of it's underneath, really. Apart from, like, the lilies, by right, should be on top. But yeah, some pencil, some white in there. I think I'll probably do him with... What colour will I do him? Turquoise shade. It's all sorts of colours. That's what you get when you want full set syndrome. Now that's ultramarine blue tint. What's that one? Pastello blue tint. We use the Pastello blue tint. I'm just playing around here. It doesn't really matter. He's going to have greens and blues and gold. He's going to have quite a few colours in him. Just playing around. Doesn't matter. You can do layers. So now I want to colour this one. I'm just playing around here. Bit of this, bit of that. Looks great, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, Heather, this is looking great. Thank you, Abby. It looks like he's causing a whirlpool around him. Thank you, Diane. That's good. It looks like, yeah, I read that, Diane. It sure does. I like it. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, guys. All right, 2.5 hours. I suppose I should love you and leave you. Oh, how heartbreaking. I don't mean that sarcastically. I mean it jokingly. Okay. I'm coming off. All right. Oh, what the fun is about finishing stream is putting all this stuff away. Looks like he's got your sure does. I like it. Well, thanks for a lovely stream, Heather. Take care, guys. You're welcome, Sherry. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. It's not showing the true colours on stream, really. Streaming, Heather. Good night, everyone. Bye. All the backgrounds are awesome. Thank you, Mona. He's looking awesome. Thank you, Diane. Heather, thank you for the stream. As always, the hostess with the mostest. Carolina. Thanks for streaming. Looking awesome. It's good to see you in chat, B. Awesome. Thank you very much, B. Thanks for the live stream. Always my favourite to watch. Aww. Bye all. Great to catch up again. It was so good having you and I, Selena, in stream. Heather is looking great. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, guys. My pleasure. It was absolute delight. Thank you very much. I shall clean up, make a fresh coffee and all the rest of it, and Matt, play some more. That's the plan. All right, guys, love you and leave you. Oh, Kimberly, thank you, Heather. Beautiful backgrounds. Thank you. You're hiding in the background there. Hello, any lurkers. Goodbye, any lurkers. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone. All right, have a good week, guys. Thank you very much. See you later.